Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse's Japanese animators shared their experiences, discussed cultural differences between American and Japanese productions, Spider-Verse's animes, inspirations, more. Four Japanese animators who worked on the 2018 CG animated film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse shared their experiences of the production with the Japanese magazine CG World. The animators discussed the cultural differences between American and Japanese animation productions, the anime inspirations for Spider-Verse, what they believe Japanese animators can learn from Spider-Verse, and more. Yuko Akeda said that working on Spider-Verse expanding her outlook as an animator, depicting Miles' father was a challenge for her because he's a black man, and Akeda could not use her own expressions as reference. So she had to study various films and video clips to understand how people in different cultures and ethnic backgrounds move. In order to create animation that people from around the world can easily understand and enjoy, you have to study not just technique, but the cultural background so that you can create convenient expressions and movements. Takura Togo, who has worked on a number of anime productions including Sidonia's Show by Rock, amusingly said that he came to America thinking that he would be doing animation frame by frame on ones, instead of animation every other frame on twos, which is typical in Japan. But Spider-Verse is generally animated on twos. It ended up creating shots in a very similar way to his work on anime. However, one notable difference is that key animators in Japan draw the layouts, but this is not the case overseas. Togo said that he would have liked to get more creative freedom with the direction of the shots he was assigned. Another major difference that Togo pointed out is that each individual cut took too much longer to create compared to Japanese productions. It's usually possible to create 2 or 3 shots a day in Japan, and for Spider-Verse, even a short sequence will take a week, while long action shots will take up to a month. However, because each shot of the film is packed with so much detail, a week didn't feel like a very long time. A cut that was less than 1 second took 3 weeks due to the number of retakes. You could change in to say that because the animators had to apply the ink line effects themselves, it disrupted the schedule more often than would be the case for a normal animation. Kentaro Komiya and Ryo Wakasugi both said that although they had worked animation in Japan, they had only ever worked on full CG productions, so Spider-Verse was the first time animating on twos. Komiya mentioned that the animators had freedom to choose whether to animate their parts on ones or twos. They could switch it up whatever they liked to suit what they were trying to convey. If a movement looked choppy when animated to twos, they could switch to ones. As long as it looks cool, it's allowed, he said. Komiya made proxy models for each of the characters, which Wakasugi, that he personally made use of. The CG World interview observed that in Japan it's common to use models that are easy to handle because its priority is on getting the work done quickly and efficiently in order to keep up with the tight schedules. However, the animators on Spider-Verse were giving a lot more flexibility, which allowed them to experience with tools and models and share their know-how across the entire team. Wakasugi pointed out another differences between Japanese production and Spider-Verse. There were no character reference sheets and other materials for the poses and models. The only guiding principle was do what looks cool. So Wakasugi learned the most from watching the other animators and the production at work. The atmosphere of the office was very laid back as well. Togo said the animators helped us decoration contest, where everyone will decorate their desks with things reminiscent of Spider-Man and put fan art on the walls. One person started it, and everyone else got swept in it eventually. Everyone was playing around in one sense. The fact that everyone went about their playing really seriously was a good thing. It made us all more motivated. Also, instead of having their work reviewed once every 2 weeks, they were reviewed every day. Komiya said, every day felt like a deadline. Wrapping an interview, Wakasugi said, Spider-Verse had 9 Japanese people working on it. I feel like it's quite rare to have so many Japanese people on a foreign production like this. So I want this to be encouragement to Japanese creators. You can do it too.